And I'm now joined by Jodi Anasta, who used to be on Home and Away, but now will be picking up a brand new role as Ellie Conway and will be making her debut tonight on Neighbours.
Pretty exciting to reveal Ellie tonight.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what people think of her.
What do you think people are going to think of her?
What I'm telling people is I need them to give me like 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Just to get to know Ellie, to really get to know Ellie, because what you see in the initial stages is not who she really is. So you just kind of got to hang in there and go on the journey, get to know her a little bit, and then I think you'd be surprised by what you see.
Well, judging from the promo little videos, it looks like we're going to get to know you pretty quickly.
Yeah, well, yes, you do. That and a bottle of sangria all over me. But I mean, it's that thing where, you know, she has this really confident kind of sassy exterior, and what's going on underneath is always a very different story to what she projects. And as the episodes go on, you kind of tend to dive into her past a little bit and understand why she is and what she's doing there. And you start to learn a little bit more about Ellie.
Absolutely. Now, when it comes to sass, probably the opposite to sassy would be the great Susan Kennedy. You are the niece of Susan.
I know.
Is that a lot of pressure?
I love it. No, it's incredible working with Jackie. I absolutely adore her, and I actually love the dynamic between Ellie and Susan. I just think it's just dynamite, you know. You have Susan, who's so predictable and so strict, and then you've got Ellie, who's unpredictable, kind of all over the shop, emotionally unstable, and the most unconventional kind of methods of teaching as well. So you have these two people with completely different dynamics coming together, and it's great. It's actually a really beautiful relationship that they have.
Excellent. Now, you started off as a model. You've acted on Home and Away, Underbelly, a bunch of other Australian projects like that. How did the whole thing transition from modelling to acting?
You know what? I was in the process of getting my green card to go and live in Miami when I was 19, and I was literally going in like 3 weeks. And my management called me and they said, "Hey, do you like Home and Away?" I said, yes, I do. And they said, "Would you like to go in for an audition?" I said, "Well, why not? I've never acted before, but I love the show and I know the show." So I ended up going in and kind of, you know, playing that girl next door / tomboy type that Martha was, and getting the role. And then it was just lots of acting lessons from there. So I got the part, and then it was lots of tutoring, lots of acting lessons, and learning along the way, and that was my transition into acting.
Well, now that you're on the other side of the spectrum, it's now Neighbours as opposed to Home and Away. They're like, let's be honest, they've always been at each other, like wanting to fight. Who do you think would win a fight? Yeah, that's how it is.
No, really? No,
who do you think would win a fight between Elle Stewart and Harold Bishop?
I can't answer that because I played Alf's granddaughter on Home and Away.
I know.
I can't answer that. I don't know. I like to think there's so much love between all our television shows here in Australia, and we're all supportive of one another.
So, Alf?
I think that's a better answer.